Hi, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. We love having you with us on our journey, so thanks for joining us.
Yeah. I actually got everything set up like ahead of time today.
Nice. I just got out of the shower.
Okay. A bunch of this stuff I have to bring with us.
Oh.
Like I have to bring this little tripod thing.
Tripod of mine.
That's not how that song goes. Anyway, Jerry says, I'm not familiar with Hungry Heath yet. Yeah, Heath and Shelly, on Friday nights, they do a little cook-along. It went for 2 hours last night. Well, because they were cooking in a hotel because their house is
under construction.
Disabled. How about that?
Their house is disabled.
He says, lots of great channels here. Love 2KK, Serious Keto, Thomas DeLauer, and Keto Village. I'll have to look at others. Nice. Rihanna says, good morning, all. Well, Lynette's on. Says, good morning. Jolene says, for more support, come join us at the Keto for Carbaholics.
There we go.
Okay. Jerry says, love cooking too. Low carb love is also awesome. Sarah's on, says, hey guys.
Hey,
good to see you.
Sarah.
John says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Happy Saturday. Ellen says, good morning. Lori says, good morning. Happy weekend. Rachel King says, hi, you two.
Hey, Rachel.
Confident Fit Mom says, the s'more sold out before I could buy it.
I'm sorry.
It sold out like yesterday morning, didn't it?
Or yesterday.
Or
yeah.
Thursday night.
It was sometime.
It is sold out, though. Anyway, I thought we were going to send an email about that, and then before we could send the email, it sold out. So
yeah, we were going to send an email so everybody would know it was going to sell out, and then we didn't get it ready fast enough.
Yep.
So there's that.
Sonny says, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Sojourn says, I'm down 8 pounds, and I didn't have to pull, run anywhere or climb anything. I thought she was going to say run over anyone. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? I didn't have to run over anyone either. Thank you for Keto Chow. Gary says, right in the middle of making a couple batches of sweet and savory Keto Chow chaffles.
Nice.
Remember to project the microphones behind the camera.
Nice.
Jerry says, so what's happening in Costa Rica?
We'll pull it up for you. I'm sorry I'm not made up super nice this morning. I'm not ready for the day.
Here we go. This is what's happening in Costa Rica. We are going to be on a docu-series called Reversed. So I'll post that in the comments. Fanny says good morning and happy Saturday. Right Family says good morning. Ed says good morning, Chowderheads. Keto War Deb says happy weekend, everyone. Robin says good morning. Rose says, I made snickerdoodle custard yesterday.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever made the custard with snickerdoodle before.
I haven't either.
That sounds good. Confident Fit Mom says, I went to buy it last night. Oh, man.
Sorry.
That's with the limited editions. We only make a certain number of them, and then they do sell out. Let's see. Candace says, good morning. Carol says, hello, Chris and Miriam. Happy Saturday.
Hey, Carol. How are you feeling?
Shauna says, I made vanilla keto chow with Bones blueberry coffee and blueberry Loran flavoring. So good.
Nice.
Rose says, and chocolate mint ice cream. Amazing. Happy Saturday.
Chocolate mint's so good.
Cheryl says, hey, happy Saturday. Andrea says, I'm enjoying my raspberry chow this morning. Good morning, everyone. This was hilarious to me last night. So I was looking at the Facebook support group, and there was a post that said, I made the raspberry cheesecake, and it's terrible. I can't handle it. And right below it was raspberry cheesecake is amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
And both of them are valid points of view.
Yep, because everybody doesn't like everything.
Nope. That's why we have so many flavors. Anyway, Patty says, hi, Bears. I'm trying to watch on my iPad in the waiting room after my second COVID vaccination.
Yay.
So they give you the shot and then they make you wait? How does that work?
Maybe she's waiting for results.
I don't know. Well, you don't. The result is it's in your arm now. I don't know. Jean says, good morning, everyone. Floyd says, hi, everyone. Sonia says, because of the heavy ice and snow we had that's still frozen solid in our gutters, they are leaning bent down from weight.
Oh, no.
Look like they might have to be replaced. Now, sometimes you can just get up there and nail them back into place.
Yeah, sometimes.
Ugh, that'll be interesting. Julie says, hi, Shauna. Lynette says, good morning, Sonia. Carol says, when Keto Chow used with coffee, do you substitute coffee for water?
You
Generally.
can.
Yeah. Jerry said, order more peaches and cream. Big plug for the 2 free savory promo. For those of you who don't know right now, here, I'm going to share my stuff. Oh, man, I can't see because the camera's in the way.
Well, we wanted to have dinner with everybody because that's what I would prefer.
Yes.
But since that's impossible.
It's impossible right now.
We just wanted to throw dinner your way.
So if you place an order, wait for that to load. If you place an order right now that is over $5, I had to put some starting point in there or else it wouldn't trigger.
Which is one sample.
So here you go. Free gift added. Beef soup giveaway. And there we are. We're talking.
Yeah, with our masks on because we're in the warehouse.
Yeah, so it'll automatically add it to your cart. See, free boof seat giveaway. Here, let me zoom in. Anyway, and then when you go to checkout, it shows up.
Maybe.
At some point. Right here. Beef soup giveaway. We also had to put a dollar amount in there so that people couldn't just order like 50 of them.
Oh, okay.
But it's for the first 2,000 orders after we started. And we actually started adding them before we announced it because we wanted, inevitably, every time we have something like this, it's really sad. People are like, I just placed an order. And now you announce this and we're like, we have to start it at some point. But so, yeah, they were actually going out before it was announced. But yeah, it comes with 2 packets of beef soup mix and the recipe card.
Which we should make that soup.
Sometime between now and Monday. Jen says we need a taco keto chow. We have one.
Yep, we have a taco.
There's totally a taco keto chow.
But you can use it as taco seasoning. Just add some cumin.
Yep. Carol says feeling better every day. Thank you.
Good.
Therese says wait for reactions. Shauna says yay. Okay, waiting for reactions is the waiting room. Shauna says 28 days for second vaccine. Candace says, how much are the products? Depends on what size you get. We have 2 sizes of Keto Chow, which is the meal replacement mix. There's a single serving that's $4.75 a meal, and then there's big bags that have 21 meals, and they end up costing $3.33 a meal. It's because it's $70.
$70.
We also have electrolyte supplements that come in various sizes and various types.
And prices.
Yep.
Various prices.
Yeah, if you go to shop.ketochow.com or just that website right there.
Okay.
Whoa.
XYZ.
Yep, ketochow.xyz.
You said
I totally said .com. What the heck? Rihanna says you have to wait after your COVID vaccine in case you have a reaction. Okay, there you go. Floyd says the COVID shot only good for 3 months. I think it's good for a long time, but they're only like guaranteeing it for 90 days, some sort of thing.
It is brand new, so we kind of have to wait and see what the data says.
Okay.
So we're just hoping for the best, right?
Jean says, how is my name always orange? I don't know. Just lucky, I guess. Jane says, good morning, everyone. I'm not so patiently waiting for my Keto Chow delivery today. Oh, at least it's coming on Saturday. That's fantastic.
That's great.
Okay, so Patty says they make us wait 15 minutes to make sure we don't have a bad reaction, like passing out.
Oh.
That would be an adverse reaction. Confident Fitmon said, I did get the chocolate peanut butter, banana, and some apple pie instead. I'm going to slowly stock up the bigger bags. I'm loving how easy it makes meal planning.
Yay.
Christy's on. She says, I'm here.
Hi.
I'm here. Good morning.
I miss you.
Jean says, or is it just for me to see the notifications?
Yes,
if someone
it's just
puts
for you
your
to-
name in,
If they say at,
it makes it orange.
Price.
Yep. And you actually don't need the at symbol. You can just type somebody's name, their username. It's just a bit more apparent
If you do
the at, yes.
Oh.
Right Family says Elizabeth had to get 2 meningitis vaccines.
Oh, man.
They said they don't have to say anything about them because they're not required by law.
That's funny.
Wow,
Well,
okay.
in different states have different laws for sure.
Michelle says, love the 100-day video you posted about your 100 days of Keto Chow. You did? Can you tell me what probiotic you used? I literally went to Costco and I bought, it's the same one that we got from Max.
Nature's Hollow.
Nature's Bounty.
It's not in the fridge though.
No, it's not. That one doesn't require you to refrigerate it. I went to Costco and I got the cheapest one I could find. Since then, Christy Davis, who's on, helped us find out that if you add a little bit of gelatin to your Keto Chow, it helps with digestion even more than a probiotic does. So, and if you add a lot of it, it thickens it up and makes it into pudding.
Or Jello.
Or Jello. Danielle says, I ordered the 7-day reset and I've been debating on because I saw your beef soup promo. Oh, okay, nice. Christy Davis says, beef soup, yeah, ordering now. I smell like beef. Who knows where that's from? I don't know.
Did you cook some beef today?
I'm assuming it's from a show. Right Family says, the taco soup is yum. Hungry Heath is on, says, good morning to my beautiful bears, even you, Chris.
Good morning, Heath.
Andrew says, I'm making my taco today. I'm making my taco to make chicken tacos. Okay.
Taco core today.
What's taco core?
She's making the thing to make her
I thought that was
bottom of the
tempura.
tacos.
Okay. Rihanna says, we made taco chaffles last night and added Keto Chow to the meat as well. Basically, we had chalupas. That is good.
Chalupa.
Two Crazy Ketos, which might be Joe or Rachel. You never know.
Hi.
Says, good morning. Hey, look, I'm wearing my Two Crazy Keto shirt.
I'm wearing my Boulder, Colorado Carnivore Conference shirt.
Yeah.
Carnivore Conference.
That was during my 100 days of keto.
2019. No, you ate food, didn't you?
No, I did not.
I did.
They had amazing food
was
there.
so good.
And I sat there and looked at it and went,
They had beef ribs, pulled pork,
bunch of other stuff.
eggs, bacon, cheeses, lots of barbecue.
Okay. Kim says, tried using ghee in my shakes, not a good alternative. It should work exactly the same as butter or coconut oil. You just have to make sure you mix it up with warmish hot water and use the blender. It should work just fine. Carol says, I'm so excited to get my first chocolate box.
Nice.
Those should be shipping out early next week.
Yeah, next week.
Depending on what part of the country you are in. We try to time them so that everybody gets them about the same time. So stuff going by UPS ground will go out first, and then stuff going out by priority mail will go out last.
Yeah, so Carol, yours next door to us, so it probably won't go out till like Thursday or something.
Yeah, probably, and then you'll get it on Saturday. Mike says, good morning, Bears. Kabul Bry says, a great morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Let's see, people saying hi to Crazy Ketos. Teresa says, I don't know how this popped up. Curious, what's Keto Chow? The really short version is, I am a network and system engineer. I started a keto diet. I am super lazy. I wanted to be able to do a keto diet, but I don't have time on the weekdays to make amazing keto meals. Like weekends, yeah, take me out to the smoker. I will make amazing stuff.
Take me out to the smoke.
There you go. But on weekdays, I just don't have the time. So I made a recipe for a meal replacement shake designed for the keto diet that tastes really good, like melted ice cream. You can put it into an ice cream maker and make ice cream out of it if you really want to. But yeah, you mix it up with water and a fat of your choice. It makes Keto Chow. It started off as just something for me, and it's turned into like a company, an actual business. On Monday, we are actually flying down to Costa Rica because there's a docu-series, not reality TV, they call it docu-series now. I don't know. There's a docu-series about using ketogenic diets to help treat diabetes. It's called Reversed. And they're reversing type 2 diabetes, not type 1, because you can't reverse type 1 diabetes. That's just not going to happen. But you can control it, and you can
improve upon
Yes. We have a neighbor across the street who's type 1 that uses keto and Keto Chow. Really loves how much she saves on insulin, among other things. But
she still has to use insulin all the time, but it's not
as
nearly
much.
as much as she used to.
Anyway, so yeah, we are one of the sponsors of that, so we're going to go down there and they'll be using our stuff on the show. So
Be fun.
there you go. Candace says, what is the Chow Club box? You want to handle that one?
Oh yeah, so we have a subscription box where we just pile in a bunch of Keto Chow and a surprise or two, and then send it your way once a month. So we just started it last month, so March's box will go out next week, and it'll just have a bunch of Keto Chow in it. It's 30 meals or 60 meals. So the 30 meal will have one of the big bags and then 9 singles. And then the 60 meal will have 2 of the big bags.
Different flavors.
18 single meals.
Yeah.
So then you can really choose and play with what, you know, you got. And then we also throw in a bunch of recipe cards and, like we said, a surprise.
Surprise gift.
Another thing is, if we are going to launch a flavor, you'll have first access to that in the Chow Club.
There you go. Won't happen every month. So don't get too surprised if you don't get a new flavor every month. But yeah, if there's a new one coming, it'll be in the Chow Club box.
Yep.
Excuse me. Kim says, I started a 24-hour fast this morning. First time ever.
Yay.
Hoping to lessen my urge to snack at night. Any tips?
Take a bath. Go on a run.
If you
Like,
need to, if you
keep
feel like
yourself busy, and when, especially if you like get into a project you've been wanting to work on for a while, time will just go by, and then you'll be like, "Oh, I made it! I'm amazing!"
Nice. Too Crazy Keto says that doesn't work on the iPhone app, though.
It doesn't. I don't
What doesn't
know
work?
what doesn't.
What are you talking about?
Something.
What are you talking about?
Somebody's throwing stuff.
Come on, Joe. Denise says, hi. Shauna says, our vaccines were drive-through. They had local EMS students walking the aftershock lanes. Wow.
That's scary.
Mimi says, good morning. Jen says, taco seasoning and sour cream in the beef broth would be yum.
Yeah.
Lynn says, the tagging people in the YouTube app does not like pop up and allow you to choose their name.
Okay.
It only works.
So-and-so,
Yes.
so-and-so.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he's talking about. Because Shauna says, yeah, it doesn't work in Android either. You have to type it in. That's correct. Lynn says, good morning, guys. Sipping on chocolate toffee and coffee. Making taco beef stew tonight for dinner. Loving your products. Michelle says, is collagen the same as gelatin? No. Collagen doesn't thicken. Gelatin does. There's a bit different amino acid profile.
Collagen is a protein.
Yeah, they're both proteins. Well, they're both incomplete proteins. They don't have a full mix of all the stuff that we as humans need, but it's a part of protein.
Yeah.
Floyd says,
we like to add it to our Keto Chow anyway.
Floyd says, I got the shingle shot. Yeah, you have to get 2 vaccine shots 2 weeks after getting the second vaccine. I got shingles. What the heck?
Oh, no.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Maybe it's not as bad as it would have been. What you need is a twin, and one of you got it and one of you didn't, and then you could compare it.
Yeah, why don't you have one of those?
Okay. Kabul Bryce says salted caramel keto chow coffee for breakfast. So good.
Nice.
Dennis says good morning from St. George.
Wow, what are you doing in St. George? Getting some sun?
Every time I hear that, all I hear is, it's raining in St. George. It's from an old movie thing. Anyway, Joe says it's Joe. Michelle said it did not. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Carla says still snowed in Arkansas, still snowing in South Arkansas.
Yeah, it's snowing here.
Lynn says wishing you a safe and enjoyable trip south. It's going to be an interesting one. Yeah. Well, first we have to go to Atlanta because it's a
that's
hub.
where you stop. Everywhere you stop.
Yep. Shauna says, LOL, can't wait for all the surprise secret keeper stuff. Oh yeah. Well, because once it ships out, everybody will be like, what's the secret thing? And people will be like, I'm not going to tell. Like, you need to tell me. It's like, I'm not going to tell. So it'll be really funny. Mike says, happy travels. Michelle says, it revised mine. Oh, reversed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Carolyn says, my type 2 diabetes has reversed with the keto diet, off all meds, stable A1C of 5.5.
Yay.
Shauna says, go forth and sponsor. Cheryl says, does the 60 meal have 2 large bags of the same flavor?
Nope, they're different flavors.
2 different ones. Candace wanted to know about the cost. So the 60 meal is $193.95, which is a $225 value. And the 30 meal is $148, and it's a $112 value.
We need to scooch that over. It's touching the line.
It is touching the line. Well, it's because this one has white and this one has blue. And the first month, it's 10% off this. The second month, that's 12% off, and you continue to receive it. The savings just keep adding up. So
that's kind of fun.
yep. Gene says, key lime!
That sounds good.
No key lime for you, man.
Key lime sounds good.
Everybody gets key lime except for Gene. Except we would need to make key lime. Jerry says, my type 2 diabetes went from 8.8 A1C in November to 6.2 this week. Wow. Not making a medical statement here, but just reporting my results on keto. Your mileage may vary. Consult your doctor first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is interesting. According to the American Diabetes Association, type 2 diabetes is you cannot reverse it. It's a progressive disease that will always get worse. There's no way to stop it. It's just always going to get worse.
And that's what they say.
Yeah. Let's see. Shauna wants key lime as well. Sonia says, I've been doing 1 or occasionally 2 Keto Chow shakes a day, but I'm going to try doing 3 a day with no snacks for a week. I'm not sure how I will do it with no solid food, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, but you can try the gelatin trick too. If you want to, or the probiotic or both. Or
Now,
whatever.
and it's not required that you do complete liquid food. It's designed so you can, if that's what you want to do.
You don't have to.
Like if you have oral surgery and you're like, I can't chew anything for 6 months, you absolutely could survive off of Keto Chow. That's what it's designed for. But if you're just a regular person, you could do 3 with, at dinner, eating a can of salmon if you want to. Get your protein up. Or add some gelatin to it. Or have a steak. Or Sunday is prime rib day. Or I don't know. Whatever you want to do. It'll adjust to whatever you want to do. Deb says, happy Saturday morning. Welcome, Deb. Jean says, I drank my orange Keto Chow this morning. So good! There, I did it. You guys happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Michelle says, mine as well. She reversed her. Floyd says, good idea, Chris. What could I get away with when having a twin? Yeah, you can actually perform controlled experiments.
Yeah.
Plus, you have a walking organ donor.
Yes.
He says, I reversed my type 2 as well. Cheryl says,
a lot of people.
Yeah. Cheryl says, can I jump from the 30 to the 60 when my stock gets low? I love the mystery. So it's if you want to keep the ongoing discount, there's not a way that you can change it from one to the other, but you can contact our amazing customer service people and they can switch you from one to the other.
Yeah, we can change it. So just let us know. We'll go ahead and change it.
Yep. Caboodle Bryce says, okay, so when adding gelatin, is it better to add it to a cold mix of Keto Chow or a warm mix? A lot of times it is better to add the powder to cold water and allow it to bloom and then to mix it into Keto Chow. I've also mixed it directly into hot Keto Chow, like you pour it into the already spinning stuff and then I don't get clumps, but you have to do it just right or else you get little tiny pieces of gummy bears. Or the Obolo.
Orbeez?
Yeah, Orbeez. Something like what? The chunky things that people love, the tapioca flour tea, whatever stuff. Anyway, Ginny says we should measure our necks. Your necks are looking slimmer today.
Oh,
or are you rubbernecking? And my neck cloaking field is growing out too. Wendy says just order some Keto Chow today to try.
Cloaking field.
Yeah, it's my
Why can't I have one of those? Oh, because I'm a girl.
Yeah, you're a girl. Just ordered some Keto Chow today. Never had it before. Hope it gets me back on track. Having a hard time staying on keto lately. Well, I hope it works for you as well.
Yeah, it's hard.
Michelle says it's so much fun to get a surprise. Jean says, oh man, shuffles up to find key lime to add to my vanilla. And that is, I just said it right here, the flavor of the week right now is vanilla.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to play with different flavors, it's a good one to play with.
Do you want to grab the...
Sure.
I can show it to you. One of the things that we like, it's on our... You go to recipes and more. It's not... You can't find it in the drop-down menu on the store because Nick changed it. So if you go to the home page, you go to our favorite things. Let's see if I can fix that. Here's OOO flavors. And if you use the discount code Keto Chow 10.
Here's a few that we have.
Yeah, well, let's switch that back to big. You can hold it up. I was
Oh,
sharing
you were
the
not
screen.
sure. Okay. Here's some that we have. Well, and the thing is, we don't use them very much. Haley probably uses them more than anybody.
Somebody went a little nuts about
I just
ordering
wanted to try the flavors. They can come like this too in a little tiny pack, but they came out with a ton of keto flavor packs. This has cornbread, French toast, maple syrup, and cinnamon roll.
Yep. Here, I'll
And
switch
then they
back
also sometimes will send you a little free one. Like this is a free sample of red licorice. So I ordered like these bigger ones. And then I got this little free sample with it. There's another free sample that is candy corn.
Candy corn.
So it's just kind of fun, like little things, just a little taste. Corn. I have another one that's cornbread. So we did the tamale pie this week, and it was the most amount of any of the OOO flavors that I used. You can see the bottle is a little bit less than it used to be because I used the cornbread flavoring, and it was so yummy. Look at this tiny one.
Spell
Sugar
tamale.
butter cookies. So really, you don't need a ton.
Here it is.
And you just want to get one that you like, so it's not like I
It
know. I
was
feel like they're affordable.
Fantastic.
It was so good.
The pan got scraped clean.
Yeah, scraped clean.
I didn't get. I got one little bit of it, and because the kids all wanted to eat it, and like I had to go eat leftovers because.
Well, you did get a serving.
I did
so
get
you
a
weren't
serving.
Dying.
Yeah, I was not dying.
I got 2 servings.
Danielle says, I'm going to have to stay after the Keto Chow support group until I get my club box, so I don't ruin my surprise like I did last month.
Sorry about that.
You're probably safe to go in there until Wednesday or Thursday, and most people are really good about spoiler alert sort of thing. Michelle says, it's so fun to get a surprise. Odette says, how many carbs in your Keto Chow meal replacements? I don't count calories, just carbs. So the total carbs, let's see. Where is it? Oh, it's nutrition. Right at the top, you click on nutrition. So the total carbs is, depending on the flavor, is around 7 grams of total carbs. Most of that is in the acacia gum fiber. And I actually need to update this because now we have to use the new FDA thing where you can't call acacia gum a fiber, even though it totally is. But you're around 1 to 0.7 net carbohydrates or non-fiber carbohydrates. And we're not using fiber as a sweetener. We're not playing the fiber game.
We're using fiber as a fiber.
We're using fiber as a fiber. It actually gets metabolized by your gut bacteria into butyrate and other short-chain fats.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is our fiber, our acacia gum is an emulsifier, and so it keeps everything together.
The fat specifically.
So that's part of the reason why it's so smooth.
Yep. Let's see. Diane says, hello all, I'm finally here.
Hi,
Jerry wanted to know, can you upgrade the chow from the 30 to the 60? Yes, you can.
Yep, just reach out to customer service and we'll fix it for you. You can't do it yourself. That's the downer.
Diane says, walking organ donor in case one of the controlled experiments fail.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was telling Miriam that I saw on Twitter someone had put their twin in their phone, as organ donor.
That's so funny.
It's like, wow. Michelle says, you guys are awesome. Boba or Baba tea. It's like Boba Fett. But less Sarlacc pit.
Okay.
Michelle says, LOL. Cheryl says, I love the immediate rubberneck from the both of you. Deb says, going great. It's beautiful today here in North Carolina. So sunny, still in the 30s, but gorgeous.
Wow. It's in the 30s here, but it is sunny. I should go outside and put my hands out.
Jean says, holy shnikes, that's a lot of flavors.
Sunny. I know it's a lot. It's a lot. Do you want to hear them? I'll just tell you.
Wait, let me catch
Blueberry shortcake. You keep talking. I'll just keep saying random. Pop pastry, strawberry. I've actually, oh my gosh, this one's more than half empty. This is probably the one I use the most because I am like Pop-Tarts. Girly cookies. We mostly just use these in the waffles. Oh, there's another girly cookies. Two of the same one.
I meant to say, when we add these to Keto Chow, to the vanilla Keto Chow, what we will typically do is mix it up, put it in the fridge, and then just before we drink it, we'll add a couple of drops.
Yeah. And
because
you can
otherwise
always
the
add
flavor
a little bit more. And they have, oh, that tapioca pudding looks like Haley likes that one. It's half empty too. And did you tell them we have a coupon code?
Yes. I put the link to our favorite things that has the coupon code into the chat just now because Michelle wanted to know where do you order it.
Oh, nice. Banana cream pie. We've used that a lot. Haley really likes banana.
Julie wants to know, do they have a chai?
Oh, I'm sure
flavor?
they do. Look, here's O's cookie, so they can't say Oreos. So they have like kind of weird names, like the girly cookies, cinnamon roll. Oh, yes.
MCT oil?
Wow.
That's not chai.
No. Oh, that's interesting. Pineapple juice. That's what you use to make pina colada, because you use the pineapple flavor and coconut oil melted. I'm thinking you're just looking in a weird place.
Oh, they're using MCT oil as a carrier for flavors now.
Instead? Like it completely instead?
No, I think just for other ones.
That's cool.
Huh.
Because it's really not that much.
I'm sure that they have one.
Look how pretty those are. Are you sharing? Or are they just looking at us looking at the screen?
I'm sharing.
Okay. I can't see the thing, so.
I'm sure that they have one.
They have everything. They have everything. In fact, so let me just tell you about this company a little bit. So we're looking for a contract manufacturer for our ready to drink a while ago, right? Of course, we've been looking for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I called, I talked to the lady who we've got our affiliate link through, and I said, hey, do you know a manufacturer who could do this thing? And she's like, you know what? I don't know. Let me give you to so-and-so. So this guy calls me back and he's just like, oh, I used to work for this or this or this. Tell me what you need. And apparently it's the owner of the company. And he was talking back and forth to me forever, trying to figure out what we needed and to give me different contacts here and there. And I'm like, wow, this guy's amazing. Like just not even using his product per se, but just trying to help us out. So I was super impressed with him and their company. Mm-hmm. So just so you know, it's a great guy behind the OOO flavors, just so you know.
All right. Devin says, morning all.
Good morning, Devin.
Odette wants to know, can you use meal replacements to make ice cream and can you add different extracts?
Yep.
Yes and yes. It seems to work best if you use heavy cream as the fat source when you mix up the Keto Chow. Mm-hmm. Actually, right behind Miriam's ear, mm-hmm. Now there it is our ice cream maker.
There's the bacon thing, then there's the ice cream maker.
Yep. You literally mix up Keto Chow like normal, and then you dump it in.
I'm thinking about doing that today.
I thought we were fasting today.
I can't remember. We got to look at the calendar.
Okay. Deb says I use some OOO flavors instead of vanilla extract when modifying some of the mug cake recipes to different flavors. Oh, yeah. They are quite versatile. You just need to learn how many drops for personal taste.
Yeah, because I don't like a ton, and so you can barely taste it, and so sometimes it's just not flavorful enough. So
nice.
Play with it a little bit more.
Joe says they will be doing a video of what's in the Keto Chow Club box. Okay. And we will clearly say in the beginning not to watch if you want to be surprised. And that's what they did last time as well.
I thought it was nice.
It was really well done. So good job. If you don't want to be surprised, don't watch it until after you get yours. If you want to be surprised.
Yeah, and hopefully the post will be okay.
Whatever.
Green apple.
Me speak good.
I like the green apple. It's pretty nice.
I like the Gala apple one.
Oh, I like the Gala apple.
I've used that one like 6 or 7 times.
Bears. So we have a recipe for gummies, electrolyte gummies. Cinnamon bears.
Okay.
You make them into cinnamon bear gummies.
Minnie says, I ordered a couple tomato Keto Chow early this morning and we'll be getting the beef chow. Thank you.
Yay.
Nice. Shauna says, how do you pick which twin is replacement parts? It's whatever fails first.
Oh my gosh. No twin
Floyd
is
says,
replaceable.
Miriam, they have red licorice flavor. Do they have black licorice?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have that.
Yep.
Blue raspberry, candy. Oh, there's the Fuji apple. Yeah, you can tell Chris likes that one.
Which one?
Just left.
Which one?
The Fuji.
Oh, yeah, the Fuji apple. Yeah.
Oh, you said Gala, but this.
Maybe, okay.
Fuji.
Shauna says, I also have a bunch of the Loran flavorings, good fruit flavors.
Wild berry rainbow candy.
Odette says, do the meal replacements count as a fast? A fast is where you're not consuming any calories.
Yeah, because they are a meal, so you want to not eat that when you're fasting.
Yeah, and the design of Keto Chow is it's a third of all your daily nutrients, all of the vitamins, the minerals, most of the protein. It's everything but the fat, and you add the fat that you want.
There's a hair
And
on
so
there.
it absolutely, if you want to do a fast, then you might want to look at our electrolyte supplements instead, because there are calories in Keto Chow, and calories don't work for fasting.
Yeah, there is one thing that you can do. You can fast from food, you can fast from TV, you can fast from social media.
true.
You can do different fast from different things and use Keto Chow in that. So,
Yeah.
but technically a regular fast.
Gene one.
Oh.
Nope, there's no durian fruit.
Probably because that's
Let's
funny.
see. Jerry. It was Jerry. Wanted to know if they had
Tapioca
durian.
pudding,
Caboodle Bryce says, ooh, I saw a grape.
pumpkin
Yes. And Rhonda's on. Says, good morning.
blackberry. Hey, Rhonda.
Weathers Wendy says, you could use actual chai tea as your liquid. Yes,
Yeah.
you can. Which a lot of people do.
Gummy fish candy.
Gummy fish candy.
That's my favorite Swedish fish.
Yeah. And they always have, yeah, you said that earlier. They have to kind of use like a cheeky name for them because they can't say Swedish fish.
Yeah. But
They
they
also
want
can't
you
say
to know.
fruity pebbles.
Yeah, that's why the one's called girly cookies, choco mint. So it's like, which girly cookie is this?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
This
It's
is a
Thin
chocolate
Mints.
mint cookie.
Michelle says, thank you. Julie says, good idea. Joe Ray is on.
Hey!
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joe Ray. Happy birthday to you. Yes, it worked.
Now he's saying to you twice.
Gene says, no twins were harmed during the making of this live stream.
That's true.
Interestingly enough, I noticed this a couple of days ago. I was watching a show and it had the no animals were harmed in the making. That's a trademarked phrase.
Is it really?
If you want to use that,
You have to pay somebody?
you have to pay the American Humane Society, and they have to have someone come out and look at it. That is
Make
a
sure that no
trademarked
animals
phrase.
are harmed? Like, huh.
Yeah. You could say something different. No animals were mangled.
No harm was happened.
No harm befell any animals
No harm.
during the production of
No
this
harm
thing.
fell to this goat.
Yeah, but that exact phrasing is a trademark. I had no idea.
I mean,
Gail's
I guess
on.
it makes sense if they're going to come out and check out and make sure that no
Yeah.
harm is really happening. But if they're just going to make money, like, that's not very fair or very
I don't know.
kind, or I don't know.
Gail's
I
on
don't know.
says, hi, Chris and Miriam. Suzanne says, good morning. Let's see. Julie says, black licorice. Yum. Devin says, I ordered a few peaches and cream so I can get the recipe card and the soup. I'm obsessed with recipe cards. Carol says, I highly recommend the turkey tamales in the Keto Thanksgiving ebook. I did use the OOO cornbread flavor it called for in the recipe. So good.
Yeah. Well, and we made the turkey tamales, and I don't think we used the cornbread, which is funny because I had it right here.
Yeah, we totally have. We have several of them in there.
Yeah, we have 2 of them, I think, because one of them was a free one, and one
Yeah.
of them wasn't. Yeah, so we have 2 of them.
Anyway,
But I thought it was good without it. It just took a little bit of time.
it was good enough that there were no leftovers on that
and
one
we
either.
made 4 times the amount the recipe
We
called for.
quadrupled the batch.
Yeah, because everybody ate a couple, and then they were gone.
I think the tamale pie is a lot easier to do and
It
a
was
lot
a
less
lot
work.
easier. It's really cool. Like, we love working with Taffy because she really is so talented. But making that tamale pie, you just have all these weird ingredients, and it's like, okay, well, somehow this is going to become a dough, and then magically it is a dough, and you're like, wow.
You even put it in the cast iron pan and stuck it in the oven,
Yeah,
just like it
I
showed in the
did
thing.
it just like that picture.
Shauna says, I don't recommend fasting from breathing, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. Don't fast from
Yes.
breathing or sleeping. It's probably not healthy.
Joe Ray says, I'm dancing along. Suzanne says, I use the unsweetened chocolate almond milk with my chocolate keto chow.
Oh, that
Well,
sounds like
terrible.
a good idea. I have not been able to find the unsweetened chocolate almond milk anywhere.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
So I'm thinking we're just not lucky enough to have it.
Gail says, safe journey, mercies to you on your trip to Costa Rica.
Thank
Yes.
you, Gail. Thank you.
Last night, we actually stayed up a bit late. It was so fun. So we're going to Costa Rica, and we have to bring all of the product that's
Yeah.
going to be shown on the show.
Yeah, and that we'll use, and everybody else will use. And
Yeah,
so.
people are going to be using it. I'm going to be using it for a lot of my meals.
Mm-hmm.
But we had it all just kind of lined up haphazardly in the suitcases. We're taking 3 checked bags of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we might actually have to go with a fourth. I brought that stuff home today, and it's pretty heavy. The tablets are. It's a good 10 pounds of tablets.
That's right. We forgot the electrolyte
Anyway.
tablets. Have you guys tried those yet?
Yeah, it's like the Electrolyte Drops, but it's in a tablet form.
Yeah, it's a
so
pill.
it's not salty. But because all the singles, all the individual flavor packets were just like thrown into there. I'm like,
Hey, they were thrown into there very nice.
Okay, they were
just
organized
so you know.
until they go through the guys at the loading ramp, and then they're just going to get scattered everywhere.
Well, and the other thing is, every time we go on an airplane, they search our bags because we have a powder.
We have a bag full of powder.
Because we have a lot of weird stuff, and so we always get the note. We look through your bags.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you.
So this time we took all of the singles, all the individual ones, and we put them into gallon-sized Ziploc bags.
By flavor.
And it's just this brick of singles of Keto Chow.
It was great though. We've done this so many years for trade shows, and we always would have them packed the way that we had them packed last night. And then this is going to be great because we'll literally open up the suitcase and have all these bags of flavors, and we can just pull it out, and we don't have to rifle through it. So it's a great idea. I was a little ornery about it because I worked really hard just to redo it again.
But then it was done, and I could go to sleep.
Yeah.
I didn't have to think about it anymore.
I slept pretty good. Did you sleep?
I slept really well. Good. Let's see. Deb has has a link with a total flavor listing, crazy long and interesting list.
It's really crazy.
Brian says it's cheaper to say no non-humans were injured.
Right.
Say no
one was injured at all.
Nothing was hurt. Jerry says I made 3 Fruity Loops shakes last night. Patty had one this morning for breakfast. So yummy. Strawberry, orange, and lemon.
Nice.
That's where you're mixing those flavors of Keto Chow together. Yeah, strawberry, orange, and lemon. Donna says, so are your products good for people with low potassium and thyroid issues? If you have low potassium, Keto Chow will give you, well, if you eat 3 Keto Chows, it'll give you 4,700 milligrams of potassium. If potassium is the thing you're looking for, here under shop, electrolytes, the Electrolyte Drops, I'll just go to the electrolytes page. The Electrolyte Drops are high in sodium, magnesium, and potassium. It's actually a good mix of all 3. The Daily Minerals is specifically designed to give you quite a lot of potassium. Each tablespoon, 15 milliliters, is 1,000 milligrams of potassium, and it's good potassium. Whereas the Electrolyte Drops, because it's kind of a balanced mix of the 2 of them, why is that page not loading? I have to fix that. Okay. Anyway. Oh.
That's the wrong one.
There it is. So each tablespoon has...
half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon, yes. Has 130 milligrams of potassium. So anyway, that stuff works really well.
Yeah. But Keto Chow also has potassium.
Yes, it does. Sean says, as long as that money goes to helping injured animals or to stop it. True.
Yeah.
Right Family says, got to go. My Chris will be calling on his break. We'll be praying for a safe trip for you guys.
Thank you.
And you guys stay safe in Texas, eh?
They're not in Texas.
Are they not in Texas? I thought they were in Texas. Where are they?
Right Family. I think they're in Tennessee.
Where are you guys at?
They're somewhere over there.
Benny says, I too love the recipe cards. Jerry says, we didn't get any recipe cards with our orders. Do these normally come in the boxes? So they normally come in the Chow Club.
Yeah.
Or the mug cakes had recipe cards as well. But the regular orders don't have recipe cards.
Yeah, we do have a lot of recipes on the site already. So if you have a curiosity, you can look up by flavor. If you know you have a specific flavor and you're like, oh, I want pistachio. What recipes do you have with pistachio? We have quite a few.
I'll just move recipes, sharing. So you go down to, this is on the recipes page. You select the recipe and you say, oh, here's pistachio. What flavor? There they are.
Yeah, and we only have 5 because it's fairly new. That pistachio white chocolate chunk ice cream is delicious.
Yes. Let's see. Joe Ray says, thanks, Rhonda. Shauna says, it's so good.
So good.
Gail says, I have some OOO, including the sweet potato one.
Oh,
Fanny says, I love the
good?
recipe cards. Ed says, have a safe trip and good luck. Jean says, Kroger carries the unsweetened chocolate milk ice in the baking aisle.
Oh, so we'll have to look at Smith's.
Wow. That's Haley's alarm.
I can turn it off.
Yeah, you can. Gail says, how can we see the finished documentary? So we'll be shooting it now. Then it'll be edited. And I think, okay, now I'm going to have to...
I think it launches in July.
Reversed. This is why I don't remember things because
you wrote it down.
Starts production in February. It's gonna have Jason Funk and Barry.
We're so excited to hang out with all these people.
I thought it says it in here somewhere where the new season of Reverse will air in September on the WGN American networks and re-air on Cox Communications.
Okay, so we'll have to make sure to let people know that.
There you go. Shauna says, I just got my electrolyte tablets. Nice. Deb says, I've been thinking of making Joe's 2KK custard recipe with Keto Chow peaches and cream. Do a Google search for Keto Chow custard and you'll find the recipe. It's amazing. Diane says, all the single ladies are bundled together.
All the single ladies.
Gail says, that reminds me of one of Rachel's stories coming back from KetoCon at the airport. Yeah. I am Aimless Twig Eye says hello. Welcome, by the way. Carol says, I don't mind doing the work of making tamales. I grew up in Albuquerque, so that's a New Mexico holiday tradition. Yeah, but it's so easy to just make that tamale pie. Rhonda says, Olive Nation has really good extracts too.
Yeah, we have some of Olive Nations.
Joe says, meal prepping for our camping trip. 8 pounds of Keto Chow chili.
Wow, that's great.
That's fantastic.
I bet that will taste yummy. I hope you have the sour cream and cheese to go with it.
Shauna says, ooh, limited edition recipe card bundle.
Oh.
I guess at some point. The problem is we have to print all the different recipe cards every time because we only print enough that we need.
Yeah, we only print enough.
Joe Ray says, I'll take pictures of the lemon meringue Keto Chow cheesecake I made. I just need to add the strawberry topping. Well, happy birthday to that. Matt says, has you have had Customs actually open packages of your suspicious powder? Yes.
We have had them.
I saw the Facebook support group recently that an Aussie had their bulk bag cut open by Customs.
Yeah, we've had that happen. Mm-hmm. Most of the time, they just
swab it down.
But they swab every single one. And
that you have on your carry-on.
You don't want to put it in your carry-on if you can help it. Like, they'll let it through, but sometimes it's a pain, depending on where you are.
Well, and the potassium tends to trigger the
drug sensor thing.
And so then you have to, it's the bomb sensor.
Whatever.
The potassium, it's just like, oh, okay, we have to double check this. Anyway, but you're like, it's protein powder. And like, oh, okay. If you do try to take a big bag of Keto Chow through in your carry-on, take it out and put it in next to your laptop.
Like, here's my protein powder, here's my laptop, here's my shoes.
Yeah, because a bag of powder shows up as like empty space. Mm-hmm. And they're like, what is that?
And that freaks them out.
Yeah. Julie wants to know, what's the recipe card in the beef packet?
What is the recipe?
Cheeseburger soup.
Yeah, cheeseburger soup.
Mm-hmm. Gail says, I just saw the news yesterday. A lot of Kroger's will be closing. I also saw that. Gail says, I love Olive Nation's flavoring as well. Jean says, any recommendations on keto barbecue sauce? There's a bunch that I like. G. Hughes, you can usually find that at Walmart. The makers of Sweet Baby Ray's have a sugar-free one. Mm-hmm. I think it's just called Baby Ray's, not Sweet Baby Ray's. Anyway, you have to look and it says sugar-free. It's in our fridge right there. Stevia Sweet Barbecue is really quite good as well, but you have to buy that online. That's it right there. Yeah.
And then we like Alterna Sweets.
Yeah, Alterna Sweets is really good too. There we go.
Ray's, no sugar added.
And they actually have different flavors of the Ray's.
Yeah, there's like a spicier one.
Yep.
Alterna Sweets. There's Stevia Sweet Barbecue. What's the one that's by Guy Gone Keto?
That's Stevia Sweet Barbecue.
Oh, is he going to be there?
Reversed? I think Guy Gone Keto is. Anyway. Rhonda says, I know, right, Gail? Their banana is great with banana bread. I use the apple pie with coyote squash for apple pies. Oh, Joe put in the link for his protein custard. Thank you, Joe.
We have a recipe with the coyote squash for the apple pie.
Jane is going to Texas Roadhouse tonight for her birthday dinner.
Yes,
it was last
Jane!
month, but my husband was recovering from surgery from work injury, getting me some steak.
So I hope your husband is doing better.
By the way, we did learn that some of the steaks have a little bit, at Texas Roadhouse, have a little bit of carbs in the seasoning that they put on there. The prime rib seems to have less than any of the other ones, just so you know.
We went there last night, and the people we were with got a side of bacon covered in cheese.
What the freaking heck?
It was like the best looking thing ever. I'm like, I want bacon covered in cheese.
I was like, wait, I can ask for that? And they're like, oh yeah, we'll make you whatever you want. You just have to ask for it. I'm like,
that?
So yeah, Troy got
a side of bacon, and he got a side of bacon covered in cheese.
And then we got bacon on our salad. Again, why have I not been doing this?
It was delicious.
And
I forgot to ask for blue cheese, so I had ranch like a chump.
Actually, last night at Texas Roadhouse was out of the park. They did everything perfectly.
Yeah.
Normally you have to say, I want broccoli covered in cheese and bacon and sour cream and butter. And then you have to say, and I need it on a plate.
Yeah.
And you have to say, because if normally they bring it in a cup and it's just like a little bit of cheese on top, but if they put it on a plate, it's like amazing and it's so good. And yeah, they nailed it.
Although they were super fast getting our prime rib to us, and so I wasn't finished with my salad.
Yes.
Which is a little bit annoying because I like to finish my salad before I eat my warm food.
That's true.
Oh well.
Okay. Jean says prime rib. Shauna says I'll have the protein covered in bacon, please. Two Crazy Ketos likes Alterna Sweets and Gaigon Keto.
Yeah, so. I don't think I've ever actually tasted Gaigon Ketos.
Oh, we've had it. It was really good.
But I don't think I've had it. I've seen it. I know we have had it, but I haven't actually
eaten it. And in closing, I'd like to point out that if you're doing brisket right, it doesn't need barbecue sauce.
Yes.
Just saying. Okay, we're going to go. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this 15-minute live stream.
It hasn't been 52
It's been 52 minutes and 43 seconds.
Nah.
Yep.
It's been like 5 minutes.
Nope. Okay, we're going to head off. Andrea says, is there a discount code for the OO flavors? Yeah, if you go on our favorite things page, I think it's Keto Chow -10, but I could be wrong. But okay, we're going to go. Bye.